Hello everyone, this is Kenneth Allen from Leisure Features, here to bring you another video. Again, I've been digging into the old crates from some of my old games from the past, and I actually stumbled across this one. This is Rock and Roll Jeopardy! There was a TV show many years ago of the same title, and it was short-lived, but I absolutely fell in love with it. So I had to get the game when I found that there was one. So I haven't played this in a long time again, because I'm just finding these games, just digging through my apartment, and it just happened to be here. So I want to give this a round, give it a try, and what I want to do is to make it more challenging. Is that I want to do what I'm going to call the Rock and Roll Jeopardy challenge, where I'd have to answer every question whether I know it or not, and I also have to do a true or daily double every single time it comes up. It's the same rules in Jeopardy, the same rules apply, and we'll see how it goes. So I have to answer every question whether I know it or not. So we'll see what I end up with. So there's my avatar. Doesn't look anything like me, but it'll do for now. There's my name. I'm ready to go. So let's get started. Alright, Beatles lyrics. Where were you then? Okay. Alright, so let me start with... I'll do colorful song titles for 200. And classic blank sleeves. I think it's green. Alright. Starting off good. Let's try a different one. Let's try Tommy. Girls, girls, girls. Yeah, that's Tommy Lee. Alright, let's go through all. We'll go through all the categories. So let's do Beatles lyrics. Since it's saying beep beep, I'm gonna assume it's my car. So I'll cheat. All right, and it worked. Okay, took me a second, but all right. So next, let's do where were you when? You felt bad if you had been relaxing this resort. I don't know. Clemed? No. All right. Let's go to which came first. That's kind of easy. I'm gonna have. It's funny. They're all from each one decade. The Moody Blues was first. They're one band from every decade. It's pretty easy. So let's do Rock for 200. Okay. That was White Zombie. Yeah, White Zombie. All right. Let's do which came first. That was easier. That's probably Led Zeppelin. Yeah, okay. And let's do Tommy. I remember that. That was Mariah Carey. Okay. Not doing bad. Let's see. Where were you when? Yeah, Midnight Train to Georgia. Okay. Let's do Rock for 400. That's David Jones. Yeah. All right, and let's try Beatles lyrics. Goo 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 jube. I am the walrus. Okay. Let's do colorful song titles. Goodbye, Yellow Brick Road. Okay. Let's do Tommy. Don't Tell a Soul, but in the 1980s, this man played bass for the Replacements. I'm gonna guess and say this one. Oh, nice. I'm getting very lucky here. The name just sounds familiar to me. I think that's why I knew it. Let's do Beatles lyrics. Look at him working, donning his socks in the night when there's nobody there. That's Eleanor Rigby. Which came first? Nirvana had their first album in '89. I don't think those other bands were around yet, so I'm gonna say Nirvana. Okay. I think it was called. I think it was either self-titled or something like that, but I could be wrong. Let me know what the first album by Nirvana is if you want to comment below. Let's do rock for 600. In 1982, Cliffside Ceremony in Waikiki, this left-handed guitarist got married in pajamas. That was Kurt Cobain. Yep. All right, let's do Where Were You When? Well, like the rules say, I have to do a true daily double every time. So I just hope I don't lose all my money because I worked very hard to get it. So let's see. It would have been fitting to hear their big hit Heat of the Moment in Shanghai or Rangoon. That's Asia. Alright, so I just doubled my money with a daily double. I'm very happy about that. Let's move on to colorful song titles for 600. The Stones' color of choice for a hit and an album, Painted Black and Black and Blue. So yeah. A little easy, but let's do Beatles lyrics. Come on, come on, come on, come on. That's oh, that was a guess. Yeah, I don't know my Beatles as much as most people, but that was a total guess. Let me finish up that one because it seems to be a little hard for me. I can't even pronounce that. So I'm going to take a guess, and I'm going to assume it's this because it's kind of matching it. And I'm wrong. All right. Well, I'm glad that category's over. I mean, no disrespect to the Beatles. I do like them, but I don't know much about them. So let's move on to When Were You When for 800. The Mamas and the Papas song was a hit in February 1966 when you might have been slogging through snow. That is California Dreamin'. Okay, that's the only song I would really know by them. Well, just as a title, I guess, but I don't know. Anyway, let's do Tommy for 800. The Monkees' Last Train to Clarksville was among the many hits he wrote for Bobby Hart. I don't know, so I'm going to see this one. Wow. Maybe I just heard of these guys. I just don't, I don't know. Let's do which came first, which is pretty easy. I think I know this one. I think it's King Crimson. Okay. Rock 300. Mysterious European model Nico sometimes sang lead vocals for this innovative group managed by Andy Warhol. That has to be Velvet Underground. Okay. Nice. Let's do colorful song titles for 800. Color of the Just Shy of 100 Balloons in the 1980s anti-nuke song by Nena. That'll be 99 Luftballons, which means red balloons. Okay. Well, which translates to red balloons, I would say. Alright, let's do Where Were You When? Perhaps you first heard the Eagles while standing on a corner in this city east of Flagstaff. So that's in Arizona. I'm going to say... Oh gosh, where's the map when I need it? I'm going to say Tucson. Just a guess. Alright, let's move on to colorful song titles. This color appears in more B.B. King song titles than any other by far. Well, since he sings the blues, it has to be blue. And I'm correct. So let's just go left or right. Let's do Rock for 1,000. The Fleetwood Mac song Tusk features a performance by this California Schools marching band. I'm going to guess one of these top two, I think. I'll go USC. Nice. Which came first? That's gotta be Devo. Nice. Alright. I don't get the last question, I guess. Alright. So let's move on to Double Jeopardy. And let's see the categories. Hopefully it's something as easy as the first round. Critics Dictionary, Divine Rock, 80s one-hit wonders, which should be very easy. Heavy Metal Heroes, completes the album title. Potluck. Alright, so they say we have 2 daily doubles hidden in these categories, somewhere in the categories. So let me start simple and do 80s one-hit wonders. Too Shy, yes, I know that one. That's these guys. Let's do 800. Putting on the Ritz. I actually just heard this on my radio the other day, and I believe it's Taco. I listen to a lot of 80s on Sirius XM, so 1200. Past the Dutchie. That's Musical Youth. Let's finish up the round. Actually, let's do something a little different this time. Turning Japanese. I used to play this on a guitar back in the day, so I'm very familiar with this. The Vapors. Okay, so let's do 2000. The Politics of Dancing. Reflex. Yes. Okay. I think I heard that song recently too. That's the only way I can know that. Alright, anyways, let's do Divine Rock for 400. Her One of Us imagines God all alone, nobody calling on the phone, except for the Pope, maybe in Rome. That's Joan Osborne. See that cover. Let's do 800 for that. This group's personal Jesus, I already know what it is, says reach out and touch faith. That'll be Depeche Mode. Let's go for 1200. A church organ and a choir are featured on this 1989 #1 hit that includes the line, I'm down on my knees. That's Madonna's Like a Prayer. I can't remember which one it was. Alright, 1600. The songs Divine Intervention and Holy War are on his 1991 album Girlfriend. Matthew Sweet. Let's finish up the category. Alright, I gotta do the True Daily Double as part of my challenge. Let's submit that. Oh, thank God it's something I was alive to see. The Smashing Pumpkins song says, Jesus was an only son for you, and I still believe that I cannot be saved. That was Bullet with Butterfly Wings. I still remember the first time I heard that song and saw the video. I was getting ready to go to school one day, and I saw it on MTV when they were playing music. Anyways, let's move on to completes the album title for 400. Aerosmith in 1975, Blank in the Attic. I know that one. That's Toys in the Attic. Alright, let's do 800. Jane's Addiction, 1990. De Lo Habitual. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I just hope I answer it correctly. Gosh. That was a guess. I kind of thought it was Ritual, but I don't know. Alright, next one. The Doors, 1968, Blank Days. I believe that's Strange Days. But let's see what they have. Salad Days? Happy Days? Can you imagine if Jim Morrison sang Happy Days? But let's do Strange Days. Okay. Even if I didn't know that one, I think I would be led to the correct answer. So let's see. Alright, completes the album title for 1600. Billy Idol, 1986. Whiplash. Smile. Yeah, that took me a minute. So let's finish the category out for 2000. It's a daily double. We have to do the True Daily Double as part of the challenge. If I get this correct, this will put me over $100,000. So we'll see how it goes. Thin Lizzy, 1976, Johnny the Fox. Just doubled my money. I'm doing very good. So let's do Heavy Metal Heroes for 400. These British metal pioneers first performed as the New Yardbirds with Jimmy Page on lead guitar. I should have known that. I guessed it, but I think Anyways. with albums like Dirty Deeds, Done Dirt Cheap, and this Down Under band has rocked in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. I think most of you all would know this one too. It's AC/DC. All right, let's do Heavy Metal Heroes for 1200. 1982's You Got a Thing Coming. Another Thing Coming was one of the biggest U.S. hits for this band with two lead guitarists. I think that's Judas Priest. Yeah. All right, Heavy Metal Heroes. That's a little more recent. That's more. I was a teenager, so I remember them. That was Soundgarden. And let's finish up the category for 2000. Don't fear that. That's the $2,000 question. That's easier than some of the ones I got in that category. It's a lot easier than those, but it's Blue Oyster Cult. So, okay. All right, so let's do Critics Dictionary for 400. Bands fish for listeners by putting these appealing melodic phrases into their songs. That's hooks. That would make the most sense. Let's do Critics Dictionary for 800. Yummy 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 is the first track on a collection of classics of this late 60s, early 70s style. That's probably Bubblegum. Yeah. Let's do 1200. Yeah, that's Blue-Eyed Soul. Blue-Eyed Soul. Yeah. Okay. 1600. From Latin for sandy place and referring to a type of venue, it's the kind of music Journey plays. I'll probably know when I see it. It's not beach. It's not stadium. It's either these two. Either arena or amphitheater. I think it's arena. And I'm right. Nice. All right, let's do 2000. The word hip-hop got altered to describe such artists as Portishead. I've heard of trip-hop. I'm thinking that's what it is. Okay, nice. Alright, so the last category is potluck. Let's see what we have. Her vocals were featured on the albums It's Good, Eve, and songs from Ally McBeal. I actually remember the cover art of this album, and I think it was Vonda Shepard. Yeah, I remember seeing that CD. Okay. Guess my time is up. We will be moving to Final Jeopardy. I hope it's something easy, because I don't want to lose all my money. Rock duos. So we have to do the maximum wager as part of the challenge. All right, folks, wish me luck. Let's see how this goes. What is the question? With 6 #1 hits between the 70s and 80s, they have had more than any other duo in the rock and roll era. Well, the Rhythmics were more 80s. Paul Simon was 60s, 70s. I'm gonna say, oh, I got it right. Oh God, I had to go for the Hall & Oates. That makes the most sense. Well, I have $255,200 is my score for this Jeopardy video. Well, I guess I had a successful challenge. I only missed a few. The questions were fairly easy. Some of them I feel like the ones I got wrong, I feel like I knew it, but I just can't remember. But for the most part, these are very simple. So this was a lot of fun. I definitely want to keep playing this again. I do want to introduce this to some of you guys out there, and hopefully one day we can do a Twitch stream. I have a lot of trivia games I like to do for Twitch, and you know, if anyone likes to join and try the game out themselves, they can inbox me and give me their details when they're available, and we will set up a Twitch stream and we'll post a video to see how you can do. If you think you beat my score, I dare you to challenge me. So that's it for now. This was Rock and Roll Jeopardy. I'm Kenneth Allen from Leisure Features. That's it for now. So have a great day, everyone, and we'll see you soon. Bye.